Mike Sullivan, Director of Instruction at the Mike Sullivan Golf School, located at 401 Par Golf in Raleigh, North Carolina. And today what we're going to talk about is probably the most common thing that my students, when they first come to me, they want help with. And they say they want help with their driver and they slice their driver, they want to fix that. So what we're going to do is we're going to use good alignment first to help us with our slice, and I'm going to show you how we're going to do it. Okay, so you may have been expecting me to say, hey, we're going to work on our grip, we're going to work on this over-the-top move, all those other things. How is alignment going to make a big difference for me? Well, just about everybody that I work with who hasn't been involved with instruction recently has an alignment problem. And so, for example, what will happen is you'll have somebody who will line up their body normally to the right of the target, and actually subconsciously they realize they're lined up to the right, and they end up kind of forcing themselves to make a swing where the club kind of pulls across the target line. We call it an out to in swing path, and with a driver especially, it causes the players to hit a slice. Now you'll notice that I'm not using a driver, I'm using a wedge here. And the reason why I'm using a wedge is because it's going to be a lot easier to hit shots with. Now we're going to use good alignment, but it's not going to feel good to you at first perhaps. So I'd like you to practice this first using just a wedge. And once you can hit consistent shots with your wedge, then move up to longer clubs. So here's how we do it. First off, I've got these two alignment sticks. These are you can use 2 golf clubs, or you can go to a sporting goods store and pay $20, $30, or you can even go to like the Home Depot, get these. These are signposts in the sign department for like $2 a piece. And I'm going to use this yellow one for my target line. So the yellow stick should be pointing pretty much right at that red flag. So we've got our yellow stick down there that represents our target line. Now I'm going to put this orange stick down for our foot line. This stick is going to be parallel left of that target line stick. And that's pretty close. The reason I'm using that orange stick is because oftentimes it's pretty hard to get a feel for, how do I get my feet parallel to this imaginary line here? So this orange stick helps me. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have my feet equidistant from this orange stick. Now when I set up my wedge, I look down at that red flag, I can feel how it feels to be properly aligned. And then I'm just going to get comfortable hitting shots from here. Good, now you can see, if you take a look at my divot right here, you can see that divot is pretty much right in line with that yellow flag stick. Now that ball for me actually happened to go a little bit to the right, and I can feel pretty sure that my club face must have been a little bit open at impact. So you can use some simple alignment sticks to really help get your game into shape.